So,
hold on.
easy
Hey, I thought you was about to sneak on.
No,
Do the whole episode. We can't do that.
you know you always on it. So, this is Quick Sixer, Season 2, Episode 6.
Yep.
Today, my brother-in-law, Wayne, who's been on before, he brought us down. He went up to the Bay and brought us down some Russian River Brewing Company. This one's called Supplication. It's an ale-aged in Pinot Noir barrels with cherries added. It's fermented, 7.75%.
Oof.
It's pretty gnarly, and it's like got a good taste, but it's like a slow sipper kind of beer.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, welcome to Quick Sixer. If you haven't heard us in a while, we've been doing our thing, you know, but we've been working hard.
Yeah.
We've been working too much.
It's hard to balance like a hobby that we want to change into a career and our already existing career.
True. You know,
So we try to do what we can.
we do what we can. You know, we knock it out. We knock it out when we can. We got one we're gonna upload tonight. Last times, so episode 5 will be up,
Nice.
and videos will start rolling out. I think on Monday. I think it's the 7th. Yeah, November.
There you go.
Day before election day.
Ooh. Ooh.
Please go fucking vote. You'll be hearing this after, but I hope you voted, because this shit gonna change the damn world for better or worse, or for worse.
First topic of the day, politics.
Yeah.
Acai.
We're not getting politics. In that. But we are gonna talk about some weird things. Talking about little town politics.
Ooh, just little town.
Little town, specifically Drew's little town. Yeah. So Drew's racist little hometown. Lil Wayne has some things to say about Black Lives Matter.
Oh yeah.
Drake just keeps dropping albums and hating on people. Anyway, skateboarding. Dylan Reider passed away, so we're gonna talk about him for a sec. How Drew love him. How watch out for grave robbers. Drew might go snatch him up.
Too soon.
Yeah. We're talking about some VR stuff.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that for
Right,
now. Yeah. Because
virtual reality.
Yeah. Specifically PlayStation VR. Drew went to Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about Detroit for a little bit. Classic comedy movies. We're gonna talk about that maybe. And this game that me and Drew we're just stuck on right now. Because all right, so it was one of the. We'll just start with that. Since we just got done.
Yeah.
So it's this game called Pumped BMX Plus. It is about as mindless as it gets. Mm-hmm. It's like I forget that is a motocross game. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the same kind of deal. You're like on these like preset tracks, and you like try to nail them right and do certain tricks at certain times and stuff, and it's just addicting.
Yeah, it's just like a platform action sports like BMX game.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it's one of the free games in PlayStation Plus for November, and we started playing it the other day for a few minutes, and both of us be way too deep into it now.
I know. It's just like one of those things, like kind of like Angry Birds or something, that you every time you do it, you get a little bit better. Like like, oh shit, I should have done this, or I should have done that. Like it's just like you keep repeating it over and over again.
Yeah.
So I'm sure in like a few days we're gonna be sick of it, but right now, we're still like at that phase of the game where we're addicted to trying to beat it.
Yeah, man.
You know, us skateboarders have that mentality like, if we fail, we just had to keep trying over and over again.
That's true. I mean, we went skated today for a little while, and I swear I should have just given up on this one trick 90 minutes before I was done trying.
Yeah.
Like, it was just dumb. It was a dumb trick. And I just kept trying, and the run-up was crap. And it was just like, ugh. And Drew was getting tricks the whole time while I'm trying this one thing. And I don't know. It just wore me out. And then we got kicked out of our second spot, which doesn't normally happen to us. We usually don't.
Yeah. That security guard straight up ran up to the roof and was like, and he was doing this. And I was like, hey, Pat, he's doing this. And I was like picking on him.
Yeah.
He turned out to be cool, but yeah.
I don't know if he was that cool. I think he was like trying to be chill, cool. But he sucked.
Because he kicked us out.
Yeah, he
That's
sucked.
the only reason.
And we wasn't doing nothing.
He wanted to be a skateboarder.
He did. He didn't know about skateboarding, though. He didn't know.
He kept calling them tricks.
Yeah.
He was like he couldn't say the name of the tricks. That
None of them. No. So,
my brother says that. My brother says knickknacks. You do any knickknacks today when I skateboard? And I'm
knickknacks.
like,
What is this, crafting? We
he'd be like,
we going to Home Goods?
He'd be like, "Did you do any knickknacks at the skate park?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I did all the knickknacks."
Yeah, we skated today.
Yeah.
AC scroll. Oh yeah, we're the first time in a while we're live on Periscope. So shout out to the Periscope people. We haven't done this in a while. Mainly, we're trying it out mainly because I just got this newer phone.
He got an iPhone 7. He being modest.
7 Plus though.
Ooh,
Yeah,
my bad.
come
He
on.
ain't being modest.
That big boy too. The big gig one. I'm not liking this little filter thing in the bottom. Now, this go vote weird Trump Hillary thing. It's really weird. No, you gotta just tap them.
Tap.
Yeah. I tap mine.
Oh
No.
oh.
Can we tap them both?
So why are we screaming?
I don't know. Y'all got a mean kickflip between. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, we had to work on them today because I had to stop skating for a bit and then just got back into it. But I did get my line, which is kickflip, then I no comply. What'd you call it? Slappy over a parking curb into a bank.
Like I guess that's what it would be. Like
no,
where it pops
like
on the curb and then it pops over something.
Yeah, you do.
So it's like a no comply.
You do the no comply, slap the back of the tail to the parking curb, and then it was like over like a little gap to.
It's a drop thing. It was pretty sick.
It was fun.
It was a weird spot though. Like it's calling for. Is it just a no comply? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, we didn't know if you like called it a no comply into the parking. Like I don't know if it's like no comply slappy or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's just a no comply, then that's what it is.
Yeah. That's actually that particular one's always confused me. That particular check.
But anyway, so yeah, we're playing that game, skated.
Yeah, skated a little bit.
Hung out for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
We've been separated.
Yeah, well, we've both been working hardcore. Mm-hmm. I mean, you just went to Detroit. So let's talk about Detroit a little bit. So you went to Detroit to go film a Grammys thing.
Yeah.
And how did that work out? Because you were with fucking Iggy Pop.
So I've been working with the Grammys for a bit now, and every now and then they'll hire me for jobs to go film with them. And so my boy was like, "Hey, you want to come with me to Detroit?" Yeah, Iggy.
Yeah, Iggy Pop. Yeah.
You want to come with me to Detroit? We're gonna go film this little documentary on Iggy Pop. He is doing this concert with I think the lead guitarist from Queens of Stone Age.
Yeah, lead dude.
And so like,
was he cool? Did you get to hang out with them at all?
I'll talk about him in a second.
Okay, cool.
So then he like, we get to Detroit, set up. The weirdest thing about Detroit is we were at a hotel downtown and I could see Canada south of me.
Oh no, it's the only place in America you can look down at Canada.
It was so weird, like seeing Canada, and I was like,
I've been there.
Shit.
I've been downtown.
So we get there, set up our stuff or whatever, and we did an interview the next day. And like,
was in the hotel?
Yeah, it was in his hotel, which was like
crazy.
Swank. Yeah, we did it in this huge ass suite. And he gets in there. He's cool as fuck. He shakes everybody's hand, everything like that. He comes and does an interview.
He's shirtless?
No, but I got a story to tell you about that. So like, he's doing the interview and he's got this like green sweater on.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's just his body or like his clothes just naturally come off of him. But like during the interview, he like slowly like starts to rise up, and like his shirt just keeps rising up or whatever, and it's like he's just got this hella midriff, and you know he can feel it.
Oh yeah.
You know you can feel it.
Yeah.
But he was just doing the interview. He was cool as fuck, and then like he was asked this one question. I can't really talk about what he talked about because it's NDA and all that stuff. Yeah. But I can say this. He was asked this one question basically that was like in the realm of how do you feel about your work today being popular? Kind of like, you know, something to that degree. Mm-hmm. And he straight up flipped me, like my camera off and Patrick's camera off, the other dude.
Yeah.
And so he like basically was like flipping me off. And I'm like like rack to focus on his finger and stuff. And then like from then on, I was like, I could tell people that Iggy Pop flipped me off because technically he did.
Like you specifically, yeah.
That's his thing. Like he
Yeah,
came out when he did his concert thing. He came out to a seated audience, flipping people off. And all these people like his age,
Psyched.
60, yeah, and they're like loved it.
Oh my god,
dude! Somebody called him a queer because he said that he was when he turned 40, he decided to start getting his life together. Detroit was so harsh, man. They did not give one fuck. They were so heavy on him.
Oh man.
But then they did the interview. He was cool. We went, did the concert the next night. The concert was cool. Like it was a sit down where he talked to everybody, and like it was like an interview type deal with the Grammys.
Yeah.
And then like they did a little concert or whatever, and he performed. It was awesome. But the crowd was so fucking weird. Like
really?
They were like Detroit as fuck. It was so strange.
Detroit's so weird, dude.
But
it's cool there though.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I liked downtown Detroit a lot.
Yeah, it was cool. It was grungy as fuck though.
Yeah.
Like so damn grungy.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I like Detroit. Where did you guys where was the concert? You remember?
Yeah, the Majestic.
The Majestic? Is that some venue?
Yeah, it was not downtown. It was like hipster part of town.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah. Oh, and then we went to 8 Mile.
Oh, good.
Rode down 8 Mile. Went to where
Forever.
Eminem's burnt down house is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not there anymore. It got demolished like 3 years ago, but we went to where it was.
That's weird.
Found out where a legend lived. Dude,
just legend hopping.
Speaking of Detroit, do you know about their Halloween tradition?
Mm-mm.
These people go around burning down abandoned buildings for a tradition on Halloween. Arson as a tradition.
What?
Dude, we went past so many abandoned buildings that had a big ass sign on it saying, "This building's being watched. Please help stop Halloween arson." And then they were like telling me like, yeah, there's this huge tradition that Detroit people like burn down, houses.
Really?
And if there's a drug dealer squatting or like a meth, somebody's doing meth,
then they die.
No, they will warn them if they know. They will warn them a week ahead of time. Hey, this is the house we're burning down, so you need to leave because they don't want to fuck with the drug dealers.
Oh wow,
that's gnarly.
Yeah,
they burned down a house in 8 Mile. They thought it was fiction, but that's just true.
That was real
in the movie. But I mean, they did it as a representation of what goes on in Detroit. That they do that shit.
Well, Detroit's crazy, dude. Like those houses when you're like driving from the airport, they're like $3,000 houses. Like it's stupid. Like we can buy houses in Detroit. Fuck, man. Really?
Mm-hmm.
So what was the story about Queens of the Stone Age guy?
He seemed like really nervous and like
really.
Yeah, I don't know what he was like kind of standoffish a little bit. I didn't get to talk to him really at all, but I mean you'll be able to see from the video, I guess, if we use his clips. But he kind of just like, he just looked scared on stage or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Really?
I don't know if something was going on with him or whatever, but like even when he was doing interviews for the news and stuff, he was like
wide-eyed the whole time. He was like fucked up. Maybe he was on coke.
He seemed sober. It just seemed like not there. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
But
it's very odd.
I ain't talking shit about him because I don't really know him and I don't know what he was going through. So.
Yeah, but still. Where you going? This is a empty bottle. Can you grab me just one of those? There's a bottom in a drawer. So we're gonna re-up on these beverages. Any of the ones on the bottom, the big guys. Yeah.
This?
Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah. Bottle. Well, the normal. So that's pretty cool. My trip to Detroit, I stayed in Detroit for like a week.
Yeah.
and it was just kind of weird, like the whole time. Detroit PAs, by the way. Oh fuck! Can you grab me a thing, please? Oh shit!
You this time.
Yeah, no. Fuck me.
You might as well just.
I can't. I'm like wrapped around this mic. Can you grab it for me? Shit, dude. Stand by on all this.
We did.
Fuck. All right, let me see that napkin.
Suck that down.
Yeah, let me see that napkin.
People listen to iTunes. You just heard me tell Pat to suck this down real quick.
That's okay. Show must go on. It's good, actually. I don't know what the fuck's up with that, though.
Anyway.
Yeah, so that just happened. Beer malfunction. What's new on Quick Sixer?
Bruh, this is like, I don't know, it had to be the 10th time this has happened.
It's got it. Maybe. I don't know.
It's happened twice in a bad situation.
It's Salimi 12's first day on Periscope. So, what's up, homie?
So, anyway.
Fuck. Yeah, we were talking about Detroit.
Yeah.
Well, let's skip ahead, as I say. We're gonna skip to shit. What even connects to Detroit? Some weird shit. I guess we can talk about.
Well, we're talking about crazy towns. We'll talk about my.
Yeah, let's go to your crazy town.
All right, so
let's go down to Wiggins, Mississippi.
All right, so I'm from Wiggins, Mississippi. It's a small town in Mississippi, and it's not really. Like, it doesn't really hide its racism. It's just kind of like kids in high school segregate themselves at lunch or like the pep rallies and stuff like that. Like, you know, it is the way it is. I mean, I wouldn't say like people acted like racist, but it just kind of was this underlying thing, you know. But something kind of big happened recently that made national news about my little small town. And
was it your high school too?
It was my high school. So
better.
What happened was a couple of kids. Okay, well, actually, I'm going to tell you the story first. Right. Apparently, the NAACP got called because an African American kid was tied up by some white kids with a noose. And they were like jerking him around his neck. And so the kid told his mom, and the mom called the NAACP and was like, do something about this shit. And so they did. And it became this huge ordeal. And, you know, NAACP was all over it and like talking about how backwards, you know, our culture is and all this stuff and whatever. Anyway. Yeah. The shit is bad. Like, it is really, it's
not a good look.
It is, like, actually, my stepdad has a quote in a big paper, Huffington Post or something like that, saying that it's a blemish on our society, which is true. I mean, like, that shit, you can't just get away with that kind of shit. No. And I know that if you think that that's the only time that that's ever happened, like something like that's happened, then you are sorely mistaken. This is just the first time it's been national.
Been actually, put out for the public.
So, but apparently the story, and I'm not defending these kids. I'm not saying anything about it. But
no,
apparently,
you're just bringing it to light.
The story goes like this: the kids. Another big thing that's in our that culture is like kids do rodeo and like whatever. And apparently, this kid was doing like lasso, playing around, lassoing his friends, and even like all the kids were having fun with it. Apparently, he lassoed the African American kid, and that happened. So I guess it wasn't, you know, it wasn't funny anymore when it happened, and it went around his neck or whatever. Yeah. But I guess I think that they're doing an investigation, and hopefully, when they find it, they'll find out about it. They'll find that it wasn't malicious. It's just like kind of like it is what it is.
I mean, that's best case.
Best case. And then
for those kids,
and those kids definitely got to apologize for how
like
conduct.
Nationally apologize.
Yeah. That's the one thing. I mean, that's the scary thing about like being in this industry. Like you could get famous for so many things, but you don't want to be infamous.
That's true.
You don't want to be infamous. You don't want to be the dude who did that one thing, like Kramer, bruh.
Yeah.
Most beloved TV character in the '90s. One stand-up set changed his whole.
Destroyed himself. Same situation too, which is racism.
Yeah,
but
you can't be racist.
You can't be racist. You shouldn't be racist.
Even if you wanted to, you can't.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. So
it's dumb.
Back to voting. Don't be racist.
Oh,
fuck. Speaking of Mississippi and shit, I actually heard on the news, or maybe it was through somebody, that a African American church got burned down.
Oh yeah.
In the South, and with spray paint was written "Vote Trump" on the side of it afterwards.
See, like.
I don't
get it. I don't get why that would prove anything. Like, doesn't that make it more scary for Trump to be in office, for people like that to rule?
Well, that's what I think the whole thing is like a fear factor. Like, if you don't, like, this will keep happening, type of thing. That's what I would think. But I think I'm probably smarter than the people that did that.
Right.
So
no, I mean, I guess that makes sense if you like scaring people. I don't know why Mississippi people would even do anything to like other Mississippians, because they know that that's going to be a red state. Like it's going to be Trump for Mississippi.
Yeah, probably.
There's no way that Mississippi is voting for Hillary Clinton. They're like, so doing some kind of protest like that in Mississippi doesn't really make sense.
I mean, to you, to a smart human,
to someone who's capable of having
a legit conversation. But yeah, so. I don't know. You should probably go vote for real this time. I don't care who you are. You probably should do it this time. Anyway,
don't put a blank ballot, because those go to Trump. No, I'm just kidding.
Ugh, don't trick these fools. Anyway, let's get on to something just as racist. I'm just playing. So you saw something Lil Wayne said recently.
Well, the world did.
Yeah, the world did, but Drew Pasley wanted to talk about it.
Yeah. So all right. I'm going to try to keep it, huh?
Oh, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. I'm going to try to keep this just based off of like what about Lil Wayne, because I think it's kind of ironic for a 20-something white guy to talk about Black Lives Matter. I mean, it doesn't, like, I can't be I want to be an advocate for it, but I don't have the voice for it. So basically what I'm going to say is Lil Wayne said some shit basically that like Black Lives Matter is not a thing to him. Like he doesn't know, he doesn't even think it exists, because, and then he was like giving,
like it doesn't affect him or something?
It doesn't affect him. Yeah. He like, and then he pulled out his red bandana. He said, "This is the only color." You didn't know that?
No.
He was like...
I haven't seen this video. I just heard from you.
He was like, "I'm a motherfucking gangbanger." And he pulled out... He said, "This is the only color that matters." And he pulled out his red bandana. He said, "I'm a fucking blood," or something like that.
All right.
Bro's a straight G. But he like... he had told a story about how he doesn't believe in that racism exists, because when he got shot as a kid, all these cops came in and they were like looking for the guns and drugs and all this stuff, and they stepped right over the kid, but this one white cop was like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" and helped him to go to the hospital and like waited for him to get better.
He shot himself.
I know, but like,
yeah,
regardless of him, how he got shot, like he was saying that the people that stepped over him were blacker than he was, and like that white cop is the one who saved me, and he like said his name, and he said, "I'll never forget that name. He's my uncle now," like whatever, da da da.
Yeah.
And he was like, "So I don't see racism. Like I'm a rich black guy. Like it's not, racism doesn't exist to me." And I think so. To take all of this, like I think that people are taking him like a little too seriously, too
literal?
literally, because you're right. Most of the racism we see is based off of social class. It's not about like the skin color anymore. It's like
Yeah, I guess.
you treat a trailer park guy as trash because he does this or whatever. And it's like it would be the same kind of form of oppression just because they don't have what you have.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And I think that that's what Lil Wayne's talking about. Is like, no, racism doesn't exist to me because I'm rich, and Black Lives Matter isn't my gang basically because he sees himself
I see.
he's like the only brothers he has are like, well, we're red,
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I think people should get off his back because also like he does a lot of drugs,
Yeah.
but
He's kind of crazy though.
he's crazy, but he's like really articulate.
Yeah.
It's kind of. Speaking of that, Iggy Pop was really articulate.
Yeah, he's smart.
And it was so weird.
I'm pretty sure he went to college.
Well,
or something like that. Like his parents were pretty strict about. I know they let him do whatever he wanted, but
he did.
I'm pretty sure that there was like a rule he had to graduate or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But Lil Wayne. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. Get off Lil Wayne's back, everybody. Like who gives a shit like what he says? But I mean, still waiting for that Carter 5. Or was it? Yeah, is it Carter 5? Still waiting? Is it Carter 5? I can't even remember anymore because it's been delayed so fucking long.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's you know what I'm talking about though. That album that he's been sitting on forever.
Yeah.
So let's keep it in the Cash Money family. Let's kick it over to Drake for a second.
Young Money.
Yeah.
Your boy Drake.
So Drake decided he's gonna release another album this year.
Yeah.
After Views came out this year. This one comes out I think late November, or late this month, or early next month. Probably around my birthday if he's playing it right. You know what I'm saying?
Playing it right.
Yeah, so he's gonna release another album, and as far as I know, the first 2 singles are like diss tracks. One of them, Two Birds, One Stone, you should definitely listen to.
All right, listen to all 3 of them.
Yeah, you know it's Two Birds, One Stone's about, right? It's about Kid Cudi and somebody else. He even mentions Man on the Moon in the song.
See, I don't even know what Drake talks about. I'm just listening.
I know it. You're like, damn, this beat good. Yeah. Anyway,
Good.
so so I don't know what his deal is. Like, he's just like, yeah, I'm sitting on this music, whatever. I'm gonna release another one.
I see. What I thought was funny is that he releases his first 2 singles when Meek Mill drops his album.
Right.
And on iTunes, his 2 singles are the top 2 before Meek Mill's album. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I mean, Meek, poor Meek.
But
Meek album go hard though.
I know the album is really good and
Drink
it shows.
Is 4, right?
It shows like people are like really pumped on it.
It's really good. I mean, he's hood as fuck though. Like you can just hear it.
Meek Millie.
So good. For the record, I don't think we've ever been haters on Meek Mill. We think it's funny the shit that people talk about him, but
we did laugh about all the stuff.
Yeah, I think it's
back
funny.
To back.
Yeah. But I mean, I've liked his albums like consistently.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So quick step on Drake. So
I don't think we ever had a firm stance on any rapper that we don't like. Really? Have we?
Oh yeah.
Who?
I definitely do not like.
Drama.
No.
Drama about to happen. Drama about to happen on the quick
God, what's his name?
Drama about to happen on the quick second. What's the fucking name?
The dude that did it wasn't prom queen. Was it prom queen?
That's Lil Wayne.
No, not that song. Fuck. Let me see your song. I'll find it. I don't know. I can't. Fuck me.
I I know you don't like Ray Shrimmered.
I don't know. Every shimmer's okay. Just not good at all. No. That's not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you must not be thinking of that.
No, it's something interesting. No. Fuck.
Well, there is a rapper out there that Pat doesn't like.
Yeah. I told the DJ at my wedding, he cannot be played.
Oh.
Fetty Wap.
Yeah, that's it.
What's that song?
I'm gonna come my way.
Yeah.
My way.
Oh, hell no. What's that song, though? What's the name of it?
Come my way.
No.
You talking about the other songs?
Yeah. He has one that's like, I think something about a prom queen.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, I was like, that will not be played at my wedding. No thanks.
Bro, if you play Fetty Wap, you fired.
Literally told the guy.
Damn.
I was like, you will not play the song.
Ooh.
And he was like, all right. This dude trying to try to play some bullshit when I'm doing like the get the garter.
Mm-hmm.
God, I wish you were there. It was the most me moment ever of life.
Ooh.
Meg's sitting, we're inside the place, right?
Yeah.
Meg's sitting facing the back door. The back doors are open because there's an outdoor area where you can hang out and there's lights and it's cool. It's pretty and stuff.
Yep.
And the dude starts playing this bullshit slow song. I literally stopped the whole thing, walked in. I said, no. I'm going to need you to put on some Rick Ross.
Damn, you was a straight up.
And this dude was like, oh. Literally press play. And I was like, oh, that's my shit. And your boy ran from outside and dove under the dress.
Oh.
Yeah.
Every day you hustling.
Oh, yeah. It was like, do. I was like, oh, this is that shit right here. That was the best. Anyway, shout out to my anniversary. It just happened.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So a few days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I got married a year before that. Pretty cool day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have fun. Fuck. Yeah, we'll just end that on that. That was pretty cool. Drew didn't get to go. He's house sitting for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. We got to transfer into this one thing. Use the word transfer because we're going to talk about skateboarding for a sec.
Ooh.
We had a loss in this family.
This one's rough.
Yeah. Old Dylan Reider kind of gave way to cancer finally.
Yeah.
Which was a huge rumor in the skateboard world for a long time. Me and Drew didn't even think it was real for a while because it kept getting rumored. No one was backing it up.
Yeah.
So we're like, no one would say yes or no about it. So we're like, oh, this shit's just a rumor. Dude, just not putting out footage. Now I kind of feel like a dick about that. Slightly, but not really because I didn't know.
It sucked because, like, earlier this year, article came out that said Dylan would be back soon.
Yeah.
Dylan's okay and he'll be back soon. So that kind of was like a bummer that, that kind of got everybody's hopes up. But I guess, he got some good blood. You got to get some good tests or something like that and thought that things were good, but they weren't.
Yeah.
But
it's a bummer. Dude had a pretty big impact on skateboarding, whether you liked him or not. He definitely put his 2 cents in, and a lot of people liked that. So rest in peace to that dude. You ripped. Go watch his video parts. Go watch his Gravis part. That thing is ridiculous. His alien parts. Even go back to his fucking, I think he was in a termite video.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Dude's been like a prodigy his whole life, so.
Yeah, I watched his Vice like a while back, a couple years ago, and they talked about how like he was hired as a kid model, like for Quicksilver.
Oh, really? And then he just happened to skate?
Yeah, they were like, hey, I got this, and we're looking for a model for this photo shoot, for Quicksilver, whatever, Can we get like some model kids? And they got him and they took him to a skate spot, and when he got to the spot, he just started doing like front crooks on the rail or like back crook on the rail, like handrail. Yeah. And they were like, "Oh shit, this kid can actually skate." So that was like his initial like.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I need to watch that Vice.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good one.
Is it multiple part?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We got like 4 or something.
I'll go watch that. So rest in peace to Dylan. I know Drew was on that dick for a while.
You can't be saying that now.
I can say that.
I guess I was like influenced by his style because
big time.
Come on,
bruh. You wouldn't leave the house unless your shit was looking on point. You were tucking in tank tops.
Oh, I did tuck in tank tops.
Yeah, you were rolling up pants.
I rolled up pants.
Wearing them super tight shits. Wearing shoes that hurt your feet just because it looked like him.
Yeah, I guess I can get out of that now.
Well, now, yeah. We'll find you some old ass skater that wears shorts.
Well, I can wear pants again.
Oh yeah, wear pants again. We'll find you somebody. Fit your swag. Anyway, go look at that dude's stuff. He ripped. He's really good. Really good frontside and backside flips. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good tray flip too, I'd have to say. He had a good cab too. You ever see that part? Is Alien part?
Probably yeah.
Yeah, he had a pretty good cab. I think he did. I don't know. Anyway, people in skateboarding judge other people in skateboarding by like the way they do things. So
yeah, he
did it well. So Quick Sixer is a fan. So yeah, we'll just we'll move on to that. That shit is very sad. So
we'll move on from that.
We'll move on from that. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about VR for a second.
Okay.
You haven't tried it.
Nope.
Correct. No?
Correct.
Okay. How do you like in this beer? It's pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this one for just one sec. So when Wayne went up to the Bay, he got a couple different kinds of beer. And this one is a Massa Sonoma Pride original Sonoma County ales. I think this one's it's brewed in Santa Rosa. This one's like a fucking, I don't know, whatever. It's pretty good. Like a blonde kind of, but it's pretty good. You should taste it actually. So PlayStation VR is a thing. It's in the wild. It's out there. People are using it. It is fucking crazy. And Drew hasn't really played with it, so he doesn't really know. But dude, your boy went. They had these things at a Best Buy. Mm-hmm. You could like go and you could test out PlayStation VR, and you get to choose. You basically get to play their demo disc, and it is the most wild shit ever. Yeah. Like the only reason I wouldn't get this iteration of it is because there's like way too many chords and just shit that can get in the way, I think.
You'll fall down?
No, it's just like it's the setup process is like, there's 2 USB ports on your PS4.
Right.
You have to use both of them for PlayStation VR. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the other plug, I think, in the back. And it's like you're just like a fucking bundle. I feel like you're in Lawnmower Man or something. Like, damn, the old cut. Classic. But yeah, you put this shit on, right? And you're at the store. The dude I'm like, when I get there, the dudes are sitting there in the chair, like playing texting or whatever. I'm like, hey, yo, can I play this thing? And he's like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He like just sour as fuck. I was like,
bro, minimum wage.
Yeah, I was like, fuck off, man. Like you can play video games all day. Fuck you. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and this dude, he's like, yeah, okay, cool. Starts to clean off the thing for me. I'm like, oh, cool, appreciate that. And then sets it on my head, adjusts it, like presses it in. He's like, yeah, does that fit? I'm like, yeah. And then he goes, all right, cool. I'm gonna put the headphones on now. All right, cool. Puts the headphones on me. I'm fully immersed in this shit. Like, that was it. Like, I was like, I was in the Matrix, bro.
Oh.
I was like, they just plugged me in. I was like, oh shit. So you're looking at the TV, right? The TV's sitting. You're sitting down in this chair. You're looking at the TV's right in front of you. You see the TV, and then you look to your left and you look to your right, and there's all these game panels. Like it looked like when you're on a demo disc on like the PlayStation 1 and you're like clicking over to like try each game. Like that. But instead of looking and clicking, you're literally looking and the fucking game disc pops up in front of you, let you read what it is. And then you like go back and like, oh dude, this is gnarly. And I looked down at the controller and it looked like a fucking Tron controller.
Ooh.
It told me like it like has all the buttons lit up in like this orange glow and like tells you I picked this game Super Hypercube. It's dope. It's basically Tetris, but instead of like trying to build a wall in Tetris, you have to pick a shape. Like they give you a shape, right? And there's this wall coming towards you. Mm-hmm. You heard of this?
Nope.
All right, so there's a wall coming towards you, and you can see in the wall that there's a space missing in the wall. Mm-hmm. You have to turn the block with your controller to fit in that hole that's coming towards you at this speed. And like the only way to actually see it is that you have to peek around your block every time. You're like, oh shit! Like you're literally moving your body. And I'm like, like I probably look like a crazy person trying this thing, but it was amazing. Yeah. I was like, bruh, if I have $400 or $500 extra money, sign me up if you got this shit cordless. So no cordless though. So anyway, so I'm sitting there playing this thing and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then I get out of the one game. I like played it for a while. So it wasn't bad at it. And I died at the end or whatever. And the dude's like, all right, cool. Pops the thing off of me. And I'm like, hey, can I try something else? He's like, nope. Ooh. I was like, damn. Like, all right, cool. Thanks, dickhead. Like, appreciate that.
Yeah.
But, dude, it is unreal. Unreal. Speaking of unreal, Nintendo NX is official Nintendo Switch. We found out about that together. That was pretty dope. But I wanted to talk about this one thing that people are doing with their VR headsets. Ooh. All right, so there's a thing called, I think it's theater mode. Ooh. I think it's called theater mode on the PlayStation VR, where you're supposedly be able to watch movies. And from what I hear, it's like jumping into a Lewis Carroll movie. Like a Lewis Carroll novel. Like you just jump in and you're like down a rabbit hole and there's just images everywhere. Like nothing's formatted for it. So it looks insane. Like you look like you're tripping on acid the whole time. And it's not enjoyable. But then again, some people are trying to watch porn with this application. Mm-hmm. So I was listening to something recently and this dude was talking about how he has heard people, venturing into the porn space with that, which is when porn's into it, it's going to last. That's just how it works. It's how VHS worked. It's how DVD worked. It's how Blu-ray worked. This is how these things stay afloat, in the world. So VR is here to stay, whether you like it or not. VR porn just happens to be here as well. Oh. Yeah. With all the weird shit you can do. With all the weird, I don't know, like all the weird products the old lady on TV tries to sell you at night.
Oh God.
Like there is some awkward shit. All right, put yourself in this situation because we were talking. The thing I was listening to was talking about this. What if you're fully immersed, headphones, VR headset on, right? Uh-huh. You're doing your business, right? You happen to have a significant other. Right? They come home, see you doing said thing. Uh-huh. What's the worst way you can be told that you're caught? I don't know. There's no good way out of that.
Once you're caught doing that, you caught.
Yeah, but how awkward is that? Like,
I mean,
that's the most awkward. You don't. I don't think you get it. If you're on PlayStation VR, it's on the TV as well. Whatever you're doing is on the TV.
bro, can't be having my virtual dick on the TV.
No, not your virtual dick, but like, all right. I assume I don't have a VR headset, so I assume that most of these porn VR experiences are in like a first person point of view type of thing.
Yeah.
Right? Where you're interacting with the porn person.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Right? I mean, that would make the most sense to me. But say you're married, right? Mm-hmm. You're on the couch doing your thing. On the TV is what you're doing your thing to. Mm-hmm. You come in, you can't hear anything. Oh. You have the cans on. But you can see it. And you're doing your business. It's just I can just see so many divorces happening.
Yeah, there's no explaining that.
No, you're in a doghouse inside a doghouse at that point.
I feel like, but here's the thing. I feel like people throughout the ages of pornography have found a way to hide the way that they view and use their pornography. I mean, magazines used to go under mattresses. Now there's clear browser history. You know, like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like if there's a way to get around getting caught, people will figure it out pretty quickly.
I get it. There definitely ways to not get caught.
I mean, you can't be stupid about it.
Yeah, you can't be stupid about it, but still, like,
if wife comes home at 6:30, don't start jacking off at 6:20.
Yeah, well, definitely not in VR world. No, that's for sure. Like, I feel that's so ridiculous though. Like, you're gonna fully put yourself in to this world. Yeah, and then just.
I wonder if they would consider it cheating.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, is this like even more weird than just normal getting caught with porn? Or is it worse? Or is it just a different thing? Like,
I don't know.
Well, if anybody else knows that listens to us, then hit us up. quick6erpodcast@gmail.com. Tell us your weird PlayStation VR porn story. We just love to hear it.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Crazy, yeah.
You wanted to talk about classic comedy movies a little bit. You want to just talk about one particularly, or do you want one each?
Well, we'll just go with it and see what happens. I want to talk about Old School because I just watched it recently.
Get into Old School. Let's hear it.
That shit is funny, but like it did things and said things that you can't do and say today. Like homosexual, like hate, like bigotry, and then like like degrading women and stuff like that. Like only like a really smart comedy can get away with that kind of humor now. Like that kind of movie, if it came out today, it would be like X-rated. I don't know, something. I don't know, whatever.
All right.
But it's classic, and it does stand the test of time because I watched it again, even though Luke Wilson straight up got cake face makeup on, and your boy Blue. Oh. Seeing your boy Blue's ass, I forgot about that ass. It was
scarring.
Yeah, but I remember that scene where they're hanging the cinder blocks down. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, drops it on the manhole, falls down. Big boy, you know. That shit was funny.
No, all right. Well, if we're gonna keep it on that tone, it's another movie that if it got released today would get destroyed.
Okay.
Animal House.
Right. Same.
Yeah, same. Well, Old School is probably like birthed from Animal House.
Right.
So like almost exactly.
Yeah.
So, But I mean, there's scenes in Animal House where, they go into a club. I think it's Otis Redding that's playing a club, and the shout guy. And that's a big scene in the movie. Have you seen that? You've seen Animal House, right?
Oh.
All right, so they go into this club, and Otis had just played one of their house parties, and they go into this club, and they're like, "Oh, what's up, Otis?" And the whole club goes silent. It's crickets, and it's because it's 4 white dudes, and the whole club is not 4 white dudes.
Ooh.
And I mean, I feel like it's of the time, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like that wouldn't fly now. You kidding me? But definitely a classic movie.
Yeah, that's a good classic.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh, I saw some funny cameos that I forgot they're in old school. The dude from American Pie, Scott. What's his name?
Which one?
The blonde-haired dude.
Stifler?
Yeah, Stifler.
He's in Old School?
Yeah, he's the dude. All right, so they have this scene where there's like a birthday party for Vince Vaughn's kid.
Yeah.
And
Vincapalooza or whatever the hell Palooza.
no, this is just the birthday party for the kid. This isn't
for the kid, for kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
when he has the gun, the dart. Yeah.
Dude, that shit was fucking funny when they started doing all that shit slow mo and
Oh gosh.
yeah, Will Ferrell killing it, and that streaking scene.
Dude, the streaking scene is
Other
so
cameo, Andy Dick. He
He
was like teaching the blowjob.
Yeah, the blowjob class. Which
Something tells me that when they wrote that, they like didn't like Andy Dick, and they were like, "Who can we get to play this gay, like, whatever?" And they're like, "Let's get Andy Dick to do it. He'll do it."
Yeah.
I feel like that's what happened.
I mean, I've told you about Andy Dick. I think he would do that scene or that class.
In real life.
Yeah, real life. He could probably do that. Good for him. I don't know. Classic movies though. They just classic comedy movies.
Comedy movies.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch, dude.
Yeah.
But I think like if you watch that, we're specifically talking kind of like college type themes.
Yeah.
I think Superbad's gonna go down as one of those.
Yeah, it's funny because like we're sitting there like we don't think that Superbad is that old, but that came out over 10 years ago.
I know. It's still one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
It probably will be until the day I die. Like it's that good.
Yeah, it's a good one. I gotta rewatch it.
God, I watched it the other day.
Oh,
Not really. I watched it like 3 weeks ago.
damn.
That's the other day to me.
You lied to me.
That's the other day to me. Yeah. So, anyways, let's end it there.
No little thing?
No, we're going to little things. We're in our other topics.
Oh, all right.
And in our other topics, we're going into our main. You know what I'm saying?
Little thing.
The little thing.
You boys. Like the little thing.
We do. So we should make a little jingle for the little things.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
That sounds. It's time for the little things.
It's time for the thing.
No, it's gotta be like a ethereal like.
Oh, all right. So stay tuned for that. Episode 7, Little Things jingle. Or maybe in this. Maybe we'll do it after this and then just put it in. Anyway.
Yeah, wait. Here's the little things jingle. Psych, ain't no little things jingle. Bitch.
Anyway, look at that hairstyle.
Ooh, dang. Seagull.
Oh, damn.
Flock of seagull.
Damn, just flipped it. Anyway, what's your little thing? You usually go first.
I'm gonna say a little thing is video games.
Oh man, that's a big thing.
It's a big little thing. I feel like we always got big little things.
We do.
But like for me, I don't play video games like you do.
No.
But like I've been working a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
You showed me that BMX game. Now I can play that like, to relieve the stress, or like
Just clear your mind.
do like something that doesn't make me have to, think constantly. And yeah, so it's good.
That was good. I think my little thing is specific. This kind of goes back to today. Just landing a trick when you go out to skate, even if it's something basic, like super basic, like can sometimes make your day. Like, I mean, I've said like 5 times.
Mhm.
Fuck.
You a high school girl.
I know it. Anyway, so when you go out to go skate and you make a trick or two, and maybe it's something like super chill, but it's something you haven't done in a while, or maybe it's something you went to a spot and you got something pretty quick,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my little thing. It's like that feeling afterwards, even if it's something the most chill. Like if, say, one day you get like just a nice feeling kickflip, like catches that back foot, it's got some good height on it, and then you just bring it down, and like even if you don't do anything after that, like it still feels good, and you're like, oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like I did good today because that one trick. But I think that's my little thing today.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's my little thing.
All right.
Video games are a big thing for me.
They're a big thing. You do. You love the big.
I've always loved video games though. Like since I was a kid. I mean, I had a fucking NES when I was since I was knew what video games were.
Mm-hmm.
I had a fucking Game Boy. Like original old gray brick green screen Game Boy.
Mm.
Yeah. And I had a couple Segas. I don't know why we transitioned to Sega, but
I have
like
one
Genesis. You were a Genesis kid? But after that, my first legit console where I was like, shit, I'm a fucking gamer. Like I loved video games up until that point. I remember back when I was a little kid, we'd go and visit my cousins sometimes, and they had the light gun for duck hunt, and I didn't have the duck hunt gun. I was, duck hunt gun's dope. So I was so pumped to play the fucking duck hunt, even though duck hunt sucks. So that was like, I think one of the moments where I was like, damn, I really like video games. But like, I had games when I was growing up, like Legend of Zelda. And I had Super Mario 1, 2, and 3. But 2's my favorite. It's the weirdest one. It's so weird. It doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. Like Zelda, you've played the original Legend of Zelda, right?
The Ocarina of Time?
No, OG NES one. Okay. It's so hard. Like so fucking hard. It doesn't tell you anything to do at all. It's so hard. It's one of those games of the time where it's like if you had friends playing it, they could like share secrets with you, but you're not going to figure anything out besides that. I just bring this up because NES Classic, the mini classic's coming out soon, like next week, and it's on it.
Okay.
If you pick that thing up for some reason, give that game a go because it'll blow your fucking socks off. It's hard. It's really hard. It's harder than any of the Mario games, that's for sure. That's 1,000%.
Okay.
But I think that, and I mean, me getting a 64, I don't know about you, but 64 kind of sealed the deal. As far as I'm going to play video games probably for the rest of my life. Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this shit is fire.
Better wrap this up, B.
Oh, damn. We're getting real low on the battery.
Better wrap it up quick.
All right. So we're wrapping it up. So hit us up. Any questions, concerns, whatever. Share your stories. quicksixerpodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up on Twitter, quicksixercast. We're going to try to do our little brewery tour that we're going to talking about eventually. Drew can't drink that much still, but we're going to try to do it. You can find Drew Pasley over on everything at
Andrew Padley. DREWPASLAY.
And you can find your boy at PAT_ARTUS on everything, basically. Hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff if you guys want to. Doesn't matter to us. It does, but it don't. Anyways, holla at your boy. Bye.
Bye.